Do you have clients that once you give them the price of your product, your services, etc., they go, you know what? Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Let me ponder upon that question and evaluate if that is something I wish to partake in, right? If you have people that think about that say they want to think about it, they're not sure yet, they'll let you know this video is for pew, 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 pew. It's for you, God. It's for you. Ooh. What's up, yo? This is your boy, Wick. Wicked, 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 wicked. Shut up. My amazing, bold beauty bosses. Continuing this journey of our sales and marketing adventure. Dun, dun, Shark Week. Dun, dun, doo, doo, dun. It's so funny. Down here, it's Arabic. Doo, doo, doo. It's a little namaste. You got some namaste going on. Here, you're a dangerous. Just you're the king queen of the water. You are a predator, apex predator, right? So I guess it just depends where your hands are, right? Anyways, why am I even getting into that? So here's the deal. I heard something and I really I I think this will help a lot of you because it helps me. Whenever I learn something new or I hear something different, it resonates with me and I want this to chime into your ears as well. So here, when people say they think about it, they're like, hey, you know what? Hey, like let's say you offer a facial. They go, you know what? Hey, okay, your facial is $100. Okay, you know what? I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you do you really, really honestly think after that conversation they go home and they sit on their rocking chair or their office chair and they just sit there like, let me think about this. Let me ponder the, the pros and the cons of this facial for $100. Do you think they spend that amount of time to think about it? Let me tell you, no. And when I say no, I am talking about the freaking majority. It's something, someone thought of it, it was on their mind, they asked you for a facial, they saw a pimple pop up, they saw a commercial, they have an event coming up. So this thing is fresh on their mind. They know that you're an esthetician, that you do facials. So they go, hey, how much does it cost? That is why it's so important to, what do they say? Strike while the iron is hot. Hot, hot, hot. You make hay when the sun shines, right? You know, the opportunity is there for like that second or two, and once because we're human beings, we want something right then and there, and then life happens. It's like, ooh, butterfly. I wonder what I'm having for dinner. I wonder what I'm having for lunch, etc. So they do not go home and think about it as much as you can send them with your flyer, you can send them with their brochure. Do you think for that week they did not call or follow up with you or let you know? Do you think every single night they're home on their rocking chair, their office chair, their sofa, looking at that brochure? Pro, con, pro, con. No. You know what? Life goes on. The thing that's stuck where all the rest of the stuff goes, get thrown away, and that opportunity is gone. And the reason, so I heard this and it really, I love the way it sounds, and I hope you do too. So a decision doesn't take time. A decision doesn't take time. You can think, you can, boom, I just decided. Boom, I decided again. A decision doesn't take time. A decision takes information. So like there's times like, stop and think about yourself. There's sometimes you bought something or did something, boom, just happened like that. And there's other times where you weren't sure. And did you hear how that just fell out of my mouth like, right? You weren't sure. You weren't sure because you didn't have the complete information that tipped you over. So like let me tell you how I buy stuff on Amazon. I'm looking for something. Let's just say I got these. These are my AirPods, right? My AirPods. And I'm looking for AirPods. I'm looking for something to listen to my music in, for microphones and all this stuff. And me being in business, me doing these videos and stuff, I want something for that purpose mainly. But also, like to listen to music. I like this and that. So I'm on Amazon and I'm looking at, there's the AirPods or whatever. There's Beats. There's all these different variations. And I'm looking at the AirPods. It's got a bunch of reviews. I'm like, cool. I'm reading the reviews. And then I read one. I read one with the right information that just hits me. Ooh, just resonates with moi. And what it says is, hey, you know what? I'm a business, and whoever the person is that bought the pod, or someone like me, they go, hey, you know what? I'm a business guy, and I needed something to do videos, and while I listen to music, and when I go out for walks, and I tried the beats, I tried this, I tried that, and they just weren't working for me. I tried the AirPods, and I noticed that my sound was better, my voice was better, but whatever the description is, it resonated with me. I received the information that hit me right, and right then and there, my deciding, my obligata, my brain, whatever, my cerebrum, whatever. Cerebellum, is that a group? No. No, as antebellum. I don't know. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, at that moment, I have the right information. Boom. I trigger, I add to cart, I buy. Right? So, and the reason people don't make a decision, it's for two reasons. One, they don't have all the information, so they don't feel comfortable buying your service at that point. And two, is people are scared to make a decision because they're afraid the decision might be wrong and they're losing money, right? So that is like critical. So, you have to look at, okay, if someone's saying I think about it, or I'm not sure, or I'll let you know, what you want to register in your mind is, okay, it's not that they don't need a facial. 99.9% of the world needs facial. 99.9% need a freaking facial, right? Need to get the waxing, need the services you provide. If you don't believe that, you're in the wrong group, right? If you're like, well, if this isn't a philosophy. You're like, well, Wick, they don't need a facial. Wick, they don't. People need oxygen. People, Wick, they need water. They need shelter. They don't need a facial. This isn't a debate for what needs and stuff. Like, if you don't believe they need your product, you're in the wrong group. You're in the wrong group. You're in the wrong business. You're in a vanity business, and again, that's cool. You can do that, but me, I believe people need my service. I'm here to serve. I'm here to make people's lives better so they can be more awesomer. And it's in grammar class. If I say awesomer, I'm saying awesomer. You know what I mean, right? I ain't trying to spell check this, right? So so that means they're scared to make a decision because they're afraid of losing money. And what your job now becomes is when they go, okay, let me think about it and stuff like that. If they leave, one, they're not going to think about it, right? It's just going to out of sight, out of mind, right? You lost that opportunity to shut that down because they were interested. That's why they asked the question. And then two, you didn't provide them the right information to get them to, like a seesaw. If your seesaw's like this, right, and you're telling them stuff and the seesaw's not moving, this is them buying. This thing has to hit the ground for them to buy. So you gotta throw them information like a fat kid loves cupcakes. You gotta get the fat kid of information, put it on, and be like, boom, seesaw, woo, right? So the information makes the decision go faster. And you might be like, well, Wick, what's going to be the right information? And I'll cover that soon in terms of questions. I've literally spent 20 plus years developing, designing, creating questions that get results. Like I call it the trail that I take people on. And it's based on psychology, it's based on sales, it's based on all these other characteristic traits, and more importantly, it's based on things that work, right? Like literally, I've used these 20 years for with thousands and thousands of clients, and figuring now what I've done is I've gotten those questions and that information, and I created it for the beauty industry, and it's just it's very good, right? But understand that, and more importantly, the longer you do this, what you want to do is you want to be a person that like takes notes, right? They say the definition of insanity is someone that keeps doing the same thing and expecting different results. Yes, does that make sense? So with you, if you told somebody something and they're like, okay, I'll think about it, and then you told that to the next one, okay, I'll think about it, and then, okay, I'll think about it. If you keep hearing that, it means you need to change what you're saying, right? Are you feeling me on that, right? Something you're saying isn't working. So that's when you got to try some different things. And that's why I always ask weird ass questions in the group. Like, hey, how would you approach somebody like this? Let's just say you ran into somebody that needs your service, but you don't want to seem like an a-hole and say, hey, pimple face, you need my service. Like, no, you don't want to, I'm not trying to break hearts and mess up people's confidence and shit like that. It has nothing to do with that. But it is seeing that, okay, if you see somebody that can use your help, that can use your services, then how would you approach being a nice person, a giving person, a caring person, and you see somebody, that needs your help, right? So again, it's the stuff I ask, because some people get so butthurt, man, and it's like, well, I wouldn't do this. And I wouldn't, okay, well, good. But there's some people out there that want to help people in these kind of situations. Those people are suffering, are struggling. Their confidence is garbage because they do not have the right information. They're trusting what St. Ives is saying. They're trusting what Proactive is saying. They're trusting what Amazon reviews are saying. So when somebody does not have the right information, they are going to trust the wrong information, which doesn't benefit you and it doesn't benefit the client. Can we agree on that? Okay, right? If someone is if their freaking face routine is Dove soap, St. Ives scrub, fucking in the last post we did, people are putting, piss on their face, right? Urine. People are drinking dog urine and shit, right? Is that good? Or right? No, right? So they don't have the right information. So my whole focus is not to make people feel like shit. My focus is to help people, and you being the conduit to help them better, and also being successful in your business, right? So I hope you get that from me, yo, right? I hope you, because I'm starting to get a lot of hate from the group. Wick, you're talking about this. Wick, that's bad. Wick, and I'm an empath. So what that means is I'm a very emotional person, and doesn't mean I can't handle it. I handle it, but I'm just like, dude, really? It's like of all the of all of what we're trying to do, that's what you got out of it. Do you understand? You're in a marketing group, you're in a sales and marketing group. The focus is sales and marketing, right? I hope you understand that, right? And if that's not why you're here, if you're here to express your emotion and this and that, you're in the wrong group. My focus is to help you do better by giving you and putting you in scenarios to say, well, no, I wouldn't do that. Well, okay, then don't answer the question. Tell me what you would do. Tell me what would work. Well, that's wrong and I wouldn't do that. Okay, well, that's not helping anybody except you expressing your opinion on a post, right? So the information, as I'm trying to pull it out of you, so one, you can share your experience. Two, if it's something you wouldn't do, well, shit, think outside the freaking box, yo. Can we think outside the box? Can we be grown-ups and be like, okay, I wouldn't do that. However, if I'm trying to help somebody, and this is what I would do. That, see, because now you're providing helpful information that's gonna help people in the group, and just doing that, right? So again, everything we're doing in this group, it's a good group, it's a positive group. We're trying to help by getting information that you have and how you can share it with others to get them to different levels, and pull everybody up. So I hope that makes sense, right? So again, the information, people don't make decisions because they don't have the right information that they need. And so what you need to get better at providing and doing is getting that information, so it's going to help them. So it's going to tip that scale. It's going to get them to go, yes, I trust you. Yes, I'll give it a shot. Yes, I need your service. And when you get those yeses going, you're going to change lives. And that's why I'm in this industry, right? I'm in this industry for a couple of reasons. One, I'm here to make a shitload of money. I'm not gonna lie, right? I am a capitalist. I love money, right? I want to make money, and I see this as a wonderful, wonderful opportunity and a place to make money. One of my philosophies in life is you can do well for yourself, for me, for you, for whoever is applying these principles. You can do well for yourself by doing good for your community, by doing good for your clients. There's no happiness in poverty, right? So, my goal is two things. One is for me to make a shitload of money, and for me to help you make a shitload of money, because the more money you have, the more, good you can do for the community without stressing about bills and, all the overhead and shit like that, right? And two, that's the other thing, is helping a crap ton of people, helping a lot of people, helping people regain their confidence, helping people live their best life ever, helping people, feel that they're the queens of the world, they're on top of the world, and that everything is possible, because when you have a nice clean face that you lead forward with, the confidence is insane of what someone can do. And I believe that. Like, do you see this? Do you see it in my eyes how certain I am of this, right? I am like 100%, 100% certain of that. And to me, that's what it's about. It's not just about the money, but I'm not going to say no to the money, right? You blame me? Is that okay? Can I do good for make people feel good and get paid for it? Possible? Posible? Posible. Impossible? Posible, right? So again, back to the lecture at hand. The decision doesn't take time. It takes information. Make sure the information you're getting or you're providing to your clients, potential clients, is information that's going to tip their scale. If it's not tipping, then you have to ask yourself, okay, what am I saying that's wrong? Why do I keep hearing no? Because it's not the client's fault. Let me tell you this. That client gave you all the opportunity to provide the information that they needed. What the client needs to do is say, hey, I have a problem. How much do you charge? That's the client's responsibility. That's it. They showed an interest to you, your product, your service. At that point, it's up to you to shut them down and provide the information, ask the right questions to gather data of what they need, what are they looking for, why do they ask that question, what's going on, is there an event, is there something going on with their skin, or is there something that they were struggling with, whatever it may be. And at that point, you got to provide the information that helps them, that reassures them that the money that they're going to spend is going to be worth it times 10. The money that they're going to spend is going to be spent, worth. It's going to be the worth is going to be insane, because you're going to do so much for them. And if they don't feel that it's worth it, that's why they teeter on that decision. Does that make sense? You with me? Right? So hopefully this was of benefit to you. Understanding, and the reason I share so much of this with you is I want to help break some of your beliefs. I want to help you understand where the clients are coming from, but more importantly, how much power that you have to change someone's life. Right? It's either you're helping them or St. Ives is helping them, right? Based on information. And St. Ives is run by billion-dollar companies that spend billions of dollars in advertising, that they are going to brainwash clients, these people, to thinking they're the right answer. So that's what you're up against, right? But where you have a gazillion times advantage is you can make it personal. You can look the client in the eye. You can show that you care. You can, educate them with information that's going to help them, figure it out and lead them to the right path, and say, give me a shot. Let me do this for you. Let me help you with this. You've tried St. Ives, you've tried Proactive, you tried Clearasil, you tried Noxzema, you tried all these things that promise you the world, but they didn't deliver. Give me a shot. I can't raise my eyebrows without my nostrils. It's weird. Uh, see? Anyways, hope this is value. Please like, please comment. And again, please keep it positive, right? I try to do the best I can on this side. I hope you appreciate that on your end as well, because I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you, but again, keep it lighthearted, keep it fun, something that doesn't float your boat, something I say that offends you. Just be like, you know what, Wick, I didn't like that. You don't have to comment. If you see a post in the group that you don't like, don't comment, right? There's things all around the world I see all the time I don't like. I don't just, point fingers at them and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm not perfect myself. Let me try to do the best I can and be the best person that I can. But before I start complaining about what other people are doing wrong, am I perfect? Nope. Okay. Okay. But I want you to do the best you can with this sales stuff. Again, a decision doesn't take time. It takes information. Provide the right information, make that money. Make that money, make them. I need to get a dance going. How do I do the money dance? Like this, like woo, hey, woo woo, hey, woo woo, hey, woo woo, here, oh, oh. It's so bad. All right, peace out.